Ready?
Are we going to do anything special for the 69th podcast?
No. Probably just going to be an interview with somebody else. You probably won't even be on it.
Wow, this man's not having me on the 69th episode. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Did it start yet? Was that the intro?
No.
Darn. That would have been a good one.
Alrighty.
All right.
We're back, baby.
We're back.
We're back. This is episode 67 of the Endless Enjoyment Podcast. I'm your host, V Chenzo. And of course, I'm here with my Triple E brother,
Triple E, baby.
Marcus Edvardsson in the building.
In the building.
In the building. Yeah, me and Marcus just hit the gym. Today is January 27th, correct? Yeah, January 27th. It is a Monday. We have not filmed an episode of the podcast since the Thanksgiving episode, which I didn't even put out till recently. Now that you're finally watching, this is the first episode of 2025.
2025.
And we've just been hitting the gym. Lately, me and Marcus been pretty consistent for a few months now. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we hit the gym. We're at Marcus's apartment complex, and lately after we work out, we've just been playing some pool, and I just got these new mics today. Shout out the DJI mics. I got the DJI mini mics that we're rocking right now, and it's gonna make the podcast super easy to record now, especially we got a new camera. Got the iPhone 16 Pro Max that I got over the holidays. Yeah, so we're finally back in the pod. Marcus performed in Norton, my hometown, for the Thanksgiving bash. It was the third year in a row. It went super well. We had a bunch of people come out. We sold over 100 tickets. It was a great time. Care to speak on that a little bit, Marcus?
It was dope. It was my first time performing in Mass.
It was
dope. Dope, bro. But no, it went super well. Had a great time meeting everyone up there. Everyone was super chill. My family actually got to end up seeing it as well. They went all the way from Pittsburgh to see that, so that was pretty cool that they went out there. And
finally met Jack Daddy.
The
other member of Triple E. It was pretty legendary. It was a great time. Yeah, and then since then, we came back to Nashville and then went back home again for Christmas, and now we're just back on the grind. We celebrated my birthday on New Year's. We went out with my buddy Brandon, who was in town from college, and we went out and
hit up Broadway, Acme. I think that was probably the move, honestly, going to Acme instead of like Jason Aldean's, because Jason would have been like insane.
Yeah, I would have loved it though. It was fun though that we did the silent disco at Acme, and then also we've just been grinding since then, working and
pretty much
hitting the gym.
Doing that
overtime.
We
got some more stuff going. Well, let's get this game going. You want a break?
Sure.
We do best 2 out of 3. Yeah, and usually after we work out, we just talk about our plans musically and whatever's going on. This man just scratched on the first thing.
We're editing that part out.
Nope, scratch my CD. Scratch.
We could just do a little snip later.
So yeah, this is definitely a first on the podcast where we've never been like doing an activity while we do the pod.
I feel like it's kind of a vibe though, Like, that way we're not just like sitting down the whole time, like we're actually doing something.
Almost scratched again.
Wow. At least if people aren't interested in what I'm saying, they can at least, look at how bad I am at pool.
All right, place your bets in the chat.
Bets in the chat. Who's winning?
All I can say is I've been beating Marcus lately. And
But that's all about to change today.
I need a new steak.
Oh. First one to get one in though.
What do we got?
I'm going to be solids and your stripes.
Yeah, but lately Marcus has been teaching me how to make beats, so I'm finally after 7 years of making music, starting to make my own beats, and then me and Marcus are collaborating on some as well. So that's been a lot of fun. Just making a bunch of different styles too. And just learning, using Splice to,
It's a tool and stuff.
Put loops together.
It's good so that way too. It's like we don't have to worry about the legal shit. But it's just like using samples from like other songs and stuff. I think it's been kind of fun. I really like it for like drums and shit too. Like there's a lot of really great drum sounds you can get on Splice.
Yeah, and then even like you're good at like taking the one hits to make your own and showing me how to do that.
Yeah, just kind of like
Sit on Stripes, right?
Yeah, your Stripes. But I've shown V how to
Ayo.
make just kind of like what people typically do a lot of times for like the trap beats, like showing him how to make like that stutter effect with those hi-hats, like switching up. For anyone who's like nerdy about the music shit or wanting to get into it, that trap sound, those super fast hi-hats, you gotta change customize the grid to change it to 24 to get that sound that you want. So I'm teaching them little tricks like that to get the sound that we want.
And then we did this, kind of showcase thing a couple weeks ago where a bunch of artists, mostly rappers, definitely it was like pretty much all rappers were performing.
Well, there was like that one R&B artist.
Which one?
I think it was the other dude with glasses. He was with Wiley, I think.
Oh, yeah. Nate Mack.
Yeah.
That song was dope, too. Shout out Nate Mack.
Song.
Saw him at that show Southside performed at.
It's my turn.
Yeah, the Vinyl Lounge. But
he's there, too.
Yeah, I told him that shit was dope, that song he did. But yeah, it was basically like, shout out Six Square and Jay Lawrence, my guy Jay Lawrence. We met last year from doing like the CLE events. And then like we would have the weekly meetings, and Marshall introduced us to Jay Lawrence, who owns Six Square, which is basically this nonprofit that helps out independent artists. And he was hosting that. Like showcase thing that me and Marcus did. And we met a bunch of cool people there and saw a few people that we haven't seen in a while. So it's cool connecting with them, and hopefully we'll, get some more opportunities to perform over the next few months through that. And it's just good, like super helpful to have, Jay just spitting game to us all and helping us all out for free, All he wants to do is, help build his brand with Six Square. So shout out Six Square Academy. Book your meeting with Jay Lawrence, dude. It's free. Go do it if you're an independent artist looking for some help out there. And then that same day, me and Marcus left that showcase, and we went back to my crib and we started cooking up a new beat, and it ended up being my favorite one that we've done so far. And within the next few days after that, I wrote a whole verse a chorus and a verse, and then Marcus wrote a verse, and then that same week after the gym, we did a demo of it, so we currently have a demo of that song called Do What I Gotta Do.
Yeah, that one was like a tough one to write, but that one I feel like I had to get that shit off my psyche, Just kind of like...
therapeutic.
Essentially it's kind of about...
Scratch.
sacrifices you gotta make. Damn it. Yeah.
So are we planning we can put it anywhere, or does it have to be behind?
Yeah, it's gotta be behind these two. But songs basically do what I gotta do. It's like about some of the sacrifices that come with trying to do it, the music, trying to make it in music is you can't have everything, and you really gotta put a priority on it,
Which means sometimes we miss out on time with our loved ones, or we got to work to support our dreams. We out here doing what we have to do.
That's what we got to do.
Ayo. So yeah, it's honestly so dope too, because it's like the first song that I've produced on that I'm also singing, rapping on, and got Marcus on there too. So I'm really proud of this. And then me and Marcus are also like working on a collab album as well as our own projects. So none of which are probably going to come out this year. You'll see a little bit come out.
Definitely not.
We're going to take our time with it, especially because we want to mix it all ourselves. The project that we're doing together, we're going to learn to mix and master, do everything on our own. So it's going to take time to perfect those. And
wait, did they actually know Taking the Time came out?
Yeah, I mean, we technically
I actually may not have happened.
We technically announced it on the last podcast.
We did?
With Jack Daddy, because that was the day it dropped. We filmed it on the day it came out.
Gotcha.
But yeah, if you didn't know.
New single.
Marcus's new song, Taking the Time, is out now. Everywhere.
Yeah, stereotypical breakup song.
It's dope, though. It's got a great xylophone solo on it.
Yeah, you don't really see a lot of xylophone solos, so we're trying something different.
It's one of the best parts of the song. But your friend G's also featured on it.
She killed it on that song, honestly. She's got a great voice.
And recorded it with our guy Izzy Rage over at Homes.
Shout out Izzy.
Home in East Nashville. That's where I'm going to be recording my next project, Life is Too Hype. Sequel to Life is Hype. Just on the phone with Izzy earlier. Even just a few minutes ago, we were on the phone with Jack Daddy talking to him. Catching up. He's working on some new shit. So everybody's working. But we know we got to do what we got to do to make it happen. So yeah, January's felt long as hell, and these cold ass days suck.
Yeah, plus working overtime. Right now, work's been the busiest it's ever been for me lately, but it's one of those things where it's like, even despite, as tired as we are after the gym and all that stuff, it's like, I'm still gonna be up in my studio, apartment studio, cooking up tonight, because
gotta make the most of your days and the time that you have.
Exactly. Especially too, because we kind of talked about it a little bit, like, next year we got the, collaborative project, but I'm also coming out with a solo project next year, and so I'm gonna be writing just like probably dozens of beats in the next 2 years. So it's gonna be
down to the best of the best.
It's gonna be long grind and shit, but I think by the end of it, we're gonna have some really solid tracks.
Yeah, we'll have at least like 10 really solid tracks for an album, together and separately.
But
I already know Life's Too Hype is gonna be like 14 songs, and like I've already finished like 3 of them, so. And I'm already ready to record like another 3 of them, so it's like more just like, you gotta take my time finishing the last few songs, and then I'm gonna get back in the studio with Izzy, and then.
It was a terrible shot.
While also working on some other little projects, as well as me and Marcus. So there's a lot going on, and we're bringing the podcast back. There's too many dope people out here to not interview. And now that I got the new camera, I got the new mics, we're taking over. It's gonna be better than ever.
We taking over.
One city at a time. Yeah, glad we're back in the rhythm of things, though, and it's all just about staying consistent and having fun with it and enjoying the journey and not wishing we were somewhere else on the journey. It's hard not to be like, oh, I wish we were, like at the part where shit was going crazy, because we're going to get there, and when we get there, we're going to wish we had a little more simplicity in our lives. But yeah, it's just a lot going on, and it can be stressful.
It's just why you gotta take it day by day.
Take the time.
Taking that time. Yeah, I think that's one of the things too, I know I was talking to you about it, how it's stressing, like, man, I don't really have a ton of beats right now, because it's like, after I finished, like, taking the time, it's like, man, I've only got like 1 beat left in the, I guess, not like bank, but you know what I mean, like that I haven't like released, and so just kind of feeling stressed, like, man, I gotta write, and you're just like, bro, like it's gonna happen, but you just need to like, you know, we have 2 years to do these.
I always joke with
projects.
you too, yeah, where it's like you can't be like, why am I not coming up with good ideas? It's like, dude, you're a talented artist. Good ideas just come to you, like and you just take the time to work on it little by little, and eventually, you know, they just come to you and work on it. Like you had the idea for like the name of your project. I don't know if you want to share it or put it in stone.
I'm gonna wait. You know, I don't want to
spoil it too much.
Spoil it yet, you know. I'm gonna keep it a surprise for you guys, but I think it's gonna fit well with my personality.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like when people hear the name, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that makes so much sense."
Yeah, I haven't dropped anything since In Rotation came out in September, which I was working on for my whole career so far, 6 years in the making.
That's actually kind of wild. I thought Nicotine's honestly took a while, because that one was probably like 3 years in the making, but that's 6 years. Scratch my CD.
But yeah, I'm really proud of how In Rotation came out, and I really think it represents the Endless Enjoyment brand well. And yeah, some new songs, some old, all over the span of the last like 6 years or so that I've been making music. And now we're in a new era where I'm also producing, making my own beats, and me and Marcus are collaborating. And there's a lot of other artists in Nashville that I want to collaborate with. And it's just an exciting time. It's just like we got to get back to work and we got to stay consistent. That's why, you know, we've been going to the gym. You know, we got to take care of ourselves too. You know, if we take care of ourselves, I think everything else will take care of itself.
I was telling Vinny too, I've lost probably about 12, 13 pounds since the start of the year. So
you want to talk about that a little bit?
I mean, honestly, it's really, I mean, number one, I get a decent amount of exercise just at work, just because I got.
But why are you doing it?
I got a $200 bet with my buddy Jake to see who's going to get under 200 pounds first. And I started at 227. He started at 231. And now I'm at like 212.8. So last
you're halfway there, pretty much.
I think I might be, yeah, about halfway there.
Oh boy.
Oh. He's coming back.
He's coming back.
The greatest cup.
The last 2 times though, Marcus has been fucking scratching on the 8 ball at the end or knocking the 8 ball.
Oh, come on.
Damn,
yes.
son.
Oh.
Damn, that was a good turn by Marcus.
I'm trying to debate whether I should try to knock it in there, but that one's really full right now.
We'll just take one of those out.
Yeah, I'm going to try that pocket.
Man, almost a scratch on the 8 ball.
Scratch on the 8 ball again. Oh my gosh.
White boys in a gang. Call him Andy Milanakis. Oh!
Oh, god damn it.
We're obviously going corner pocket.
Scratch.
White boys in the gang. Shout out, knees down. Let's go. I smoke weed for a living. I actually haven't smoked in like 4 days, and I'm feeling good though. Getting shit done. I'm eating a lot more. I'm trying to take care of myself, and I had some crazy dreams though the other day. Me and Marcus both.
Yeah. Decided to go back to the weed after the dream, because it's more like a nightmare and shit. So I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm not ready to, you know. At least before bed, I gotta have a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, you know. Those night terrors be real once you quit.
Oh yeah, there's some crazy vivid ass dreams. You know, surprisingly last night it wasn't bad.
That's good. Yeah, I don't know, but I just get like, just like the worst, the worst shit imaginable for some reason now. Like every time I do before I sleep.
It's all just deep parts of your subconscious, though. You can't be afraid of it. There's a lot of lessons in there.
Yeah.
Even like me and Izzy were talking about it earlier. It's like the subconscious meanings behind your dreams. You gotta read into it. There's a lot of shit you can learn from it.
True.
Nathan.
Let me try that.
But yeah, it's game 2. I'm up 1-0.
Not for long.
We'll see about that.
Oh, we'll see about it. All right.
Yeah, so I've just been driving a lot, been Ubering. Both just been working, doing the music.
Opening boxes.
Been watching a lot of Dexter. I rewatched the whole series of Dexter. Your Stripes, right?
Yeah.
Rewatched all of Dexter, and then the new Dexter Original Sin series is out on Paramount, and been watching that. I'm actually digging it. I think it's pretty cool. Like the what is it? Like late '80s, early '90s, like Miami vibes. It's pretty good. With the original Dexter, Michael C. Hall, he's narrating it. Fucking with it. What else? You been watching anything, Marcus?
I honestly really haven't been watching anything. I've just been like working, making music, or just kind of on my phone. I feel like I haven't done anything like actually watched like a good show in a while. Besides, like, you know, sometimes we watch like Entourage and shit.
Yeah, I love Entourage.
Yeah,
my favorite show of all time.
I just don't really like.
And then I watch all of Ballers too. Ballers is like the football version of Entourage, also produced by fucking Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, that's right. They're both by him.
But it was dope. But what did you say?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like for some reason, I just never really watched much stuff. And I've been meaning to I've like had some things that I was like, oh, I feel like I'd want to watch that. And then I just never get around to it. I also don't have some of the streaming services I used to have, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta watch something like before I go to bed, or like when I get back from work. I just gotta like chill and like watch something for a little bit.
I guess I kind of maybe been doing that like just on my phone, but I'm like, I really want to stop doing that shit just because it's like, I don't know. I feel like just social media in general, just being on there too long, it's just
the
like,
brain rot.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's all just, like you're not a lot of stuff like that keeps your attention span. Thank you.
God damn it.
Like at least like watching a movie, like you gotta stay paying attention to one thing instead of just scrolling.
Instead of doom scrolling.
We got Trump's back in office now, and TikTok was banned and then unbanned within 14 hours or something.
That's gotta be a PR stunt, bro. Come on. I feel like that's...
Who fucking knows, dude?
Who knows, but...
It's a crazy time to be alive.
Yes, it is.
No time like the present. Hey, well... Let's bring this home. What else has been going on since Thanksgiving, Marcus? It's been
I performed at
Carol
Ann's on Thursday.
A couple days ago, like last week.
Yeah. I think there were I think she said there were going to be 40 artists, but I think it was probably more like maybe 25 to 30. But the top 5 got prizes, and I was a runner-up. So I was
what
just
place
outside
is
of it. 6th.
This man got 6th, damn.
Yeah. Well, it was like 2 of us were runner-up, so I guess like tied for 6th. But I mean, I'm still pretty happy about it though, honestly. Like I wasn't expecting to like get top 5. You know, it was my first time there, and like, you know, one judge cracked me up. He's like, "Dude, you look like if Napoleon Dynamite could shred on guitar.
And of course, you perform Sex on the Beach.
It's my go-to.
I guess that's what we could talk about. Like, what are some more plans that we have for the rest
Well,
of
we've been posting every day, too.
Oh, yeah. So, well, I have at least.
Okay, I've missed like
two
of them, all right?
But I've been posting lyric videos on my Instagram and TikTok every day so far this year in 2025. And yeah, it's gotten over like 30,000 views this past month. So definitely just trying to get the music out there. Oh, and I was saying I haven't dropped anything since the In Rotation album came out in September, but over Thanksgiving and Christmas, I recorded another song with my buddy Devin, aka Don't Leave, and it's a dope like alternative like rap type beat. But like he played the drum, he produced the beat, and he did the drums and the guitar on it. So it's a fucking dope song. I recorded a long ass verse on it, so it's like chorus that he's singing, and I do a long verse on it, and it came out wicked dope. And it's just something that we did on the spot that first night I was home for Thanksgiving. And it's coming out this Friday. So by the time you're watching this podcast, it should be out. So my new song, Other Side, featuring Don't Leave, out on all platforms. Finally dropped the Thanksgiving episode of the podcast. Damn, that was nice.
That was a good ass shot.
And finally dropped the Thanksgiving vlog. I still got to drop it at the time that we're recording this, but it's almost done, ready to drop it by the time you're watching this episode. It will be out. So yeah, I definitely just have had a lot going on since then, and it's overdue to put the vlog out for Thanksgiving. It was a lot of fun just hanging with Jack Daddy and Marcus coming to my hometown and performing. I love doing the show, and actually I got news the other night that they sold City Oasis.
Oh shit.
They sold it, and they had one.
So is it gonna be another?
Last weekend was the last like time it's open. I don't know if it's gonna still be a bar or who bought it or what the word is, but Barry potentially could have been the last show
R.I.P.
at Oasis. So Marcus was there for it, and it was a legendary time. And you know, I love just spending time with my family and friends over the holidays. It was fucking awesome, and you know, then we came back to Nash to celebrate my 26th birthday. And I've just been grinding since then, honestly. It's been a grind.
That's what we gotta do.
We got a lot going on this year. I'm going to Austin, Texas for my buddy's bachelor party at the beginning of March. And then weddings in June. And then me and Marcus are planning to go to the beach in Labor Day weekend. Not Labor Day, fucking Memorial
Day weekend, yeah. To
finally do a Sex on the Beach.
music video for Sex on the Beach.
Finally.
Been waiting since September.
Have we? Is that when the song came out?
Well,
the song came out in August.
It came out in August. We were supposed to do it in September, but then I got COVID.
The weekend, it ended up working.
And then, you know, stuff happened with the, you know, me and the model and, you know.
Scratch. Just like that. It's a tie ball game, though.
I guess, I'm trying to think, because you got it over here. Do I shoot it from that end, or since this ball's here, or?
Yeah. Who knows? We're learning. We're not professional pool players.
Professional
pool player. But yeah, so definitely got a lot going on this year. I want to definitely shoot some more music videos for some more of the songs of In Rotation, and a couple that I haven't released yet. I got a music video for Other Side, too, that's going to come out. Probably I should start editing that one, but I got a music video for the title track of In Rotation. I got a music video that I did out in LA with my buddy Sam McGrath. Shout out Sam McGrath. He's also going on tour with Lil Skies this spring. And he also just dropped an album too. So go stream Sam with a $sign on all platforms and check him out on the road with Lil Skies. That's fucking legendary. He, you know, came up just like doing graphic design and shit like that for Skies as was just a fan first, and now he's on the road with him. Like, that's fucking sick. So shout out Sam. And yeah, anything's possible. If you got a dream, chase it, work hard for it, do your thing. And yeah, so That's me and Sam did a music video last summer for my song "We Get Lit" off the album, and I'm excited to put that out. So I got a few music videos I'm working on. We've been posting every day. And I definitely want to do some more shit. Now that we got the nice iPhone 16 Pro Max, we're just going to run shit. We're going to film shit on the fly, more vlogs, more podcasts, more everything. Shout out all the dope artists we've been meeting out here in Nashville. Great time to be alive, and this could be the game right here. Same pocket. Oh. Oh. Will it go to game 3, Mark?
This pocket.
Don't shank it.
Oh my god. Are you fucking
And just
serious?
like that, I think it's over, folks. As I don't scratch. Game.
You didn't call. You didn't
Yes,
call
I
the
did,
fuck.
bro.
I'm
You
joking,
fucking-
I'm joking.
But yeah, that's it. Unless there's
I guess that's it.
we want to talk about on the pod before we wrap it up.
I think I'm pretty much. I feel like I've said everything.
I mean, yeah.
I was thinking.
You want to film a Sex on the Beach music video on the beach in Ocean Isle Beach?
Ocean Isle Beach.
That's in
OIB.
That's in North Carolina.
Yeah, right in the southern tip. So like, if any of y'all know where Myrtle Beach is, it's about like 30, 45 minutes north of that. Right in the southern tip of North Carolina.
So yeah, I mean, if we think of anything else, we could run another podcast soon. Obviously, Marcus is part of Endless Enjoyment now. I've been managing him for a few months, and he's a part of the family. And we're building the brand, and it's been years in the making, and this is going to be the best year yet. But we got to work hard for what we want, and, you know, it's going to pay off. Believe it. Believe it. Believing means knowing in your heart.
Manifesting it.
What?
Not just believing, we're manifesting it, too.
Yeah, speaking into existence, but believing is, I'm just saying, believing is knowing in your heart that that is true. And it's not just maybe thinking it might happen. It's just knowing. It's knowing. Believing. So believe it, achieve it. We're out here living the dreams. 2025, y'all. It's the first episode of 2025. Go check out the Thanksgiving vlog. Go check out the new song, Other Side.
Go check out Taking the Time.
Taking the Time. And, yeah. Bunch of content coming from us. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever.
MySpace.
And yeah, we out here.
Peace.
Enjoy. Enjoy. Thank you. Enjoy.
Can't see what's on the other side. I know I've had enough of being terrified. I'm fucking stuck. Yes, this is being 25. Being 25. This is being 25. Being 25.